Hey guys, this is Kevin. Welcome to another episode of Simple Car Stuff. Today I just wanted to do a little bit of an update on how my Godspeed lowering springs have been working on my Scion XP. It was just over a year ago now that I put these on, and I wanted to show you kind of how it's worked for me so far. So here is the XB. The new springs and struts really settled in well, and you know, I wasn't going for the slammed look, so I didn't get coilovers. I just bought some struts and Godspeed lowering springs, and it gave it a nice drop to it. But like I said, I wasn't going for the slammed look, so there's the wheel gap there. I think that's pretty good. That's right about where I want it. Any lower and I would be having significant problems scraping. And where they're at right now, I'm not having a lot of problems scraping, except for, you know, on really steep driveways and stuff like that, which honestly, these cars have that problem anyway. And I have had almost no problems with that. You know, the bumper hasn't caught anywhere. Which you see a lot of these XPs driving around with a broken rear bumper, but I have not had problems with that. So I've really liked them so far. I'm not doing any racing or anything like that. I just wanted something that was going to handle a little bit better, because the other stock springs and struts that were on it where they rolled a lot, partially because the struts were blown, but also I think it was just a little high for my liking, and it rolled quite a bit when you'd go around a turn. And so these Godspeed lowering springs just keep it a little bit lower to the ground, keep it stuck to the ground a little bit better, and they're a little bit stiffer, so you don't get as much movement when you're going around turns and cornering. And I can't say that from a comfort level they're any better, but I know with my stock springs on there, people in the back would say, hey, this car is bumpy, and I still get that, so it's no better on that element. But I didn't buy this car to have a comfy luxury car. I bought it to have a useful daily driver that I liked to drive to and from places. And I can honestly say that I love getting in this car and driving it from point A to point B. It's easy to drive, it's fun, it's slow, so it keeps me out of trouble, which I want to stay out of trouble. And I think it looks pretty cool. Very useful car. So there's a little update kind of both on the car and the springs. Overall, that project of getting those new lowering springs plus the struts only came out to about $250 maybe. The Godspeed lowering springs are a really good deal. You can get them on Amazon, I believe, is where they were ordered from. And then I just bought some really basic, you know, kind of off-brand struts. Partially because just I was on a budget, and actually those were a Christmas present, and so the person buying that for me was very generous to get those. But also because I'm not sure how long this car is gonna last. I had trouble getting it to pass smog last time, and I live here in California, and so smog laws are really strict here. And so I want to make sure I'm not putting a bunch of money into it. If it's only going to last me another year or so, it's got well over 200,000 miles. I'm coming closer to the 250,000 mile mark on it. So the motor is going really strong, but hey, who knows? Maybe the transmission will go, maybe something else will go. The electrical components have had some issues here and there. Locks don't always lock. Windows don't always go up and down. Most of the time they work. So yeah, I just don't want to be dumping a bunch of money into it. But if you would like to learn how to lower your car yourself and install lowering springs. I'm no professional at it, but you can check out my video where I did that, and maybe that will be of some help to you. Thanks. Bye.